Hey everybody, Grins here, and today I want to talk about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Arcade, Wrath of the Mutants. Where to start? Well, if Shredder's Revenge was 2 steps forward, this game is 3 steps back. This game is about as bare bones as a game can get. The game has almost zero plot, just one shortcut scene at the end. And I wouldn't even call it a cutscene, it's more of a slideshow. That's kind of expected to be the case for a re-disaster of an old arcade game, except even the old arcade game from '89 had small cutscenes that played in between levels.
Let's move it. I owe you one.
They've added 3 levels, bringing the grand total to 6. No online play, not that I care. No extra modes beyond easy, normal, hard. To be fair, every level has 2 bosses, but even then, they're still pretty short. The Turtles are the only playable characters, not a big deal, but they all feel functionally the same. I didn't really notice any difference in reach, speed, or power of their attacks. So the only difference between them is how they look and sound. Combat is really basic, attack, jump attack, and special attack. The Turtles all have unique special attack animations, but they all do the same thing, which is to eliminate all low-level enemies and deal fair damage to bosses. There are also several pickups you can find scattered around the levels and that enemies occasionally drop to help you out. Pickups like shurikens, spinning attack, Ice Cream Kitty,
Go take a cat nap!
smoke bombs, and tokens that call in Metalhead or Leatherhead to clear all the enemies on screen. You can also pick up stuff to throw at enemies. So there's a little more to the combat than the original arcade games, and yet is still less satisfying. Part of it is the auto-targeting system, which tends to target enemies closest to you rather than the enemies in front of you. I wish games would stop with the auto-targeting nonsense. It always feels like more of a hindrance. I hate it when you go to attack an enemy in front of you and the game spins you around to attack an enemy behind you only to miss and leave you open to attack from both enemies. Not to mention this is a simple beat 'em up and there is no need for lock-on targeting, auto or otherwise. And it's not like enemies are hard to keep track of. This isn't the only area that the combat disappoints. A lot of the enemies have guns, and not the plunger guns or bows and arrows from previous games that you could deflect with good timing. Nope, laser guns and lightning guns, and almost all of the Krang have them. These enemies also have no problem standing off screen and sniping you to death. They love to do this on the Dimension X level, especially next to the giant eyeball that zaps you. The enemies are also quite dumb. They're designed to walk into the exploding barrels. The level design isn't that great either. While not terrible, it doesn't do anything we haven't seen before. The opening of the sewer level is ripped from Turtles in Time. I'm not talking vaguely similar. I mean blatant copy and paste. The rest of the levels might as well be rip-offs for how uninspired they are. The music leaves no impression, enemy variety is minimal, and the boss fights are so lame they have to have random enemies spawn in constantly just to reach the level of mediocre. All of this is to say, if you're looking for a fun time hanging with the Turtles, look elsewhere. My recommendation is Shredder's Revenge. It's superior to this game in every way. The Cowabunga collection is pretty great too. Anyway, that's what I think. Do you agree? Do you think me a moron? Let me know in the comments below. Leave a like and subscribe if you feel so inclined, and I'll see you in the next one.